How do There. As I said, I'm gonna start the stream as soon as I wake up, and I just woke up. So let's let's get this thing started. This is technically gonna be an IRL stream, not a desktop stream. We'll probably, honestly, probably end this stream uh, in like an hour once it's 12 because I got a bunch of other stuff I want to do today. That's why I decided to stream in the morning because I got a lot of things I need to do. But first I need to do this. Okay. That's okay. 1 second. I gotta make sure that this stuff is working. Alright, so the chat's working. How's it sound? Okay, it sounds fine. Like I said, I switched. Let's see. I switched what I'm using to stream. So instead of using Streamlabs, I'm using Prism. Prism. That's what I'm using. So that is what I'm using. Alright. I just had to post on Twitter, but I also need to make sure if the subscribe thing is working to where it should. Let's see. Let's see. Is the alert box gonna work? Doesn't look like it. Okay, I gotta figure that out then. If I can't get the alert box to work, then I gotta put the sub counter so I can know when people are subscribing or not. Because other than that, I won't know. Okay. Let's get ready. Ooh, I'm so tired. Need my glasses. I just woke up. So normally what I do in a morning routine, I did take my glasses with me to the bed. Okay, so I woke up this morning and I grabbed my phone and I grabbed my glasses. I brought my glasses with me to bed, I guess, and I didn't realize it, and now I don't know where they are. Uh-oh. Did I fall asleep? I might have fallen asleep on them. Fallen asleep with them on again, which I do a lot, which isn't good to do. Oh no, my glasses, where are my glasses? do with my glasses? No. Damn it. I need... Because this is why you don't sleep with glasses on. Where are they? No. I need my glasses. I can't see without them. And then I start getting a headache. Maybe down this edge. Nope. I'm not seeing anything. Damn it. Okay, hold up. 1 sec. 1 second, guys. I'm on a hunt for my glasses. Yeah, I found my Spider-Man Lego. And I found Katana's Kool-Aid. But I'm not seeing my glasses. God, this bed is messy underneath. Okay, yeah, I don't see my glasses anywhere. But I'm blind, so I can barely see. Okay. Man, 1 sec. 1 second, guys. Maybe it's over here. Oh. Nope. I lost my glasses. This is horrible. This is so bad. I can't see without them. I don't know why I grabbed them. I should have just left them over here. Alright, well, 1 sec. Ooh. Okay. 1 sec. Bruh. Alright. I'll be right back. Guys, you're not gonna believe this. You're not gonna believe this. They were in my pocket. This whole time. You know, I was thinking about it too when I was using the bathroom. I was like, what if they're in my pocket, you know? They were in my pocket. Alright. I need tripod. I need a tripod. I think my tripod is in my backpack. So let me check my backpack. Let's look. Let's look. Tripod, where are you? My tripod is not in here. Where is my tripod? How does everything go missing on me? Maybe it's in my car. I really don't want to go all the way outside. Where's my back scratcher? That's what I need to find. I need to find my back scratcher. My back scratcher. Alright, and I'm gonna have to take the one that my camera is currently on. I hate having to do this because I have it in a good setup right now. And now I have to... Well, I mean, I'm probably not gonna do a stream on like TV or anything on the desktop till like next week or until the Carson app thing. So we have a lot of time till then. So I'm hoping he does it this weekend. That'd be really cool. I hope he does it on Father's Day. Because if he does it Father's Day, and then it's like, if he does it on Father's Day, and then it's like, what, like that's the Father's Day, you know? Like that's my Father's Day present. Because for anyone who doesn't know, I am a dad. So, it'd be pretty cool if he does it on Father's Day. If he does this on Father's Day. Should I post that on live on Instagram? I probably should. But I only have family on Instagram. That's why I don't always post on there. Because it's like, oh, well, family watches it anyway. So it's like, what's the point, you know? You know? Maybe that's just me. Alright, let me... Oh, look what I got. These are Pringles. Tastes like brisket. Texas brisket. But one of the first things, since this is a morning routine, so one of the first things I do in the morning is obviously I use the bathroom and I brush my teeth. Already did that. And then I make sure I drink water, because I make sure I drink a lot of water, because it's freaking hot in this house. And it is so hot in this house that I have to have the fan on me at all times. And because of that, I have the fan on me all night. So, you know, you have that fan shooting air at you all night. Your throat gets really, really dry. So, I make sure to have it on me. Because other than that, it's pretty bad. I can't post a story. Alright. What's hanging, guys? Intermission. Let me see if I could like put a new chat, a new text. Posting live link on Instagram. Cool. Put that right there. So for some weird reason, it kind of ended the stream, but it also didn't. It ended it for me, but I was able to go back live on here, which is good. Where is it? Oh, there we go. Okay. So we're good. I had to post on Instagram though, just so we get any viewers. I got someone to talk to, but basically, all right. What we're gonna do next is cook. We're gonna make some food because I'm hungry. We're probably gonna make some eggs. I was gonna do eggs and hot dogs, but I don't really want hot dogs, so we're probably just gonna do eggs. I'll cook. I think I'm gonna eat, and then I want to talk about Streamer University. You know, I'm excited for it. I really am. I mean, I'll be talking about it while we're cooking anyway, so you know, But yeah, so we'll definitely do that. You guys can see, you know, I made it very big. You know, I said I said I was a good cook. So I'm gonna prove it. I'm gonna prove that I'm a good cook by cooking some eggs. I think that might be the only thing. After I cook eggs and then I eat them, I'll probably end the stream, because then it'll be, oh, it's already 11:55, so yeah. And then I wanna because I gotta edit. Like, here, watch. So today is the release day of UFC 6, right? So with that, I want to make sure that I get this next video out today. So I'll probably edit this one. The rest, it'll probably take me maybe an hour to like finish. But yeah, I got this video I need to edit. So yep, this one right here. I am only 4 minutes in. I still have all of this to go through. But it shouldn't be that long, because the only long part is the first fight. I did 3 fights. The first fight is long. The second fight is kind of long. It's 3 rounds as well. And then the final fight is like the shortest one. But that one, I'm not even gonna like edit the whole thing. Like this, I'm editing the whole fight. I'm editing the whole fight for the first one, because it was such a good fight that ended in a draw, which is crazy. But the second one, I'm probably just gonna cut it up. And then the third one, you'll see. But this is all I got so far. You know, we got the, I don't even think you guys can hear it.
It's Amelia with another video, and we are back on UFC, specifically UFC 6, but I only got 4 hours in the shot, so let's just get straight into it. The match of the day will probably be a good cup of that.
It's only laggy like that, for the reason being auto caption. But yeah, so I feel like most of my videos I make on the game, on like UFC games, they aren't the most enjoyed. I feel like, because I've made a few, but then they don't do as well. So I think if I get this done today, post this today, we'll be fine. But I'm like editing a lot of it, so we'll see. And then the Backrooms video I did yesterday, I feel like it did okay. Let me check, because I actually don't know how it's doing right now. It's at 19 views. A lot of it could be the thumbnail. You know, I learned that thumbnail really matters. When is this song played in at all? How did I get copyrighted for a song that isn't even in the video? There's no music in the video. Wait, let me check this out. Because what do you mean? There's no song in the video. What? That's freaking VHS static. How is that a song? Okay, what does this song sound like that they're trying to say? Hold up, guys. We've ran into a bit of a crisis here. What do you mean? How is that copyright? That's VHS static. What is this song that they're saying I copyright. It's called It Violently Shakes, an Interlude. Hold up. What the hell? I want to know. It's VHS. Ain't no way they're trying to. Ain't no way you're trying to copyright me for VHS static. Really? Hold up. I'm taking action, because what do you mean? That's so stupid. Ain't no way I'm getting copyright for that. I got copyright for VHS tape footage because the song had. Okay, so this song copyrighted me on my video that I posted because at the end I use VHS tape, like the sound and stuff, or like it turning off. I guess they use VHS sounds at the start of their song, so they copyrighted my video. What the heck? That is stupid. I am disputing that, buddy. What do you mean? That is so dumb. We will be disputing today. Submit. Because listen, I'm one who doesn't necessarily, I wouldn't say I don't care about copyright, but it doesn't bother me at the current place that I'm at, because you know I don't make anything from this. You know, I don't make anything from it. And since I don't make anything, I mean, copyright isn't doing much to me because it's not taking any money from me. But when I do start making money, I'll care more, of course. But if it's something, if I get this has happened many times. If I get a copyright strike or a copyright claim and it's clearly stupid, I always say something, because people will just be copyrighting your videos for the dumbest reasons. It's crazy. But let's get on with the stream. You haven't even said anything in chat. Bro, you haven't said anything in chat. Look. I'm not getting anything on the screen. And there's nothing there. Bro is talking to himself. I want to see this proof. Oh, we're stuck. Alright, we're good. But no, I don't see any proof. You didn't send me anything. You just said C. You didn't say anything to me. Bro, you didn't even say anything to me. There's nothing in the chat. There's nothing even in the chat over there. He's having to talk to me through text message. Guys, I think we have someone that's a little bit delusional. He's a little bit delusional, guys. Should I bust out the microphone for this portion of the video? I feel like I don't need to. I'm not out or anything. You know what I need to work on though? I need to work on my posture. My posture's gotten worse over the years. Let me see. I mean, you didn't type anything, so I didn't see it. And even on like YouTube Studio, nothing popped up for me on if you said anything. Alright, I need a bowl. We're about to make some eggs. I need a bowl. Alright. I found this bowl, but I don't think this is a good bowl. Hold up. But I got a bowl. We got a bowl, guys. We got a bowl. We do indeed got a bowl. I need to make this taller. There we go. Whoa, maybe that's too tall. There we go. Alright. I got a bowl. What we're going to do with the bowl is we're going to crack our eggs in the bowl. That's what we're going to do. We're going to crack some eggs in this bowl. And then we're going to throw milk in there. You're probably wondering, why are you throwing milk with the eggs if you're just making eggs? Well, let me tell you why. Once I rotate this down. Alright. Okay. Well, we have our bowl right here. Let me get the rest of the stuff in here. I really hope. I don't know if anyone's chatting right now. I'm not seeing any chats, sadly. I don't know why. One sec. Let me see. Maybe I could fix that. I'm gonna do a little test to see if I can see text. Here, actually, let's go downstairs real quick. All right. Hold up, guys. I'm gonna do a little testy test because we gotta figure out why. I gotta figure out if the gyrus just isn't doing something, or the gyrus just isn't doing something right. Because I don't know if anyone else is typing, but I need to see if chat really isn't working right now. Hello. See? Chat is working. What are you on about? Jars, I think there's just something going on with your end because chat's working for me. All right. What did he say? You're on my TV. I'm not using chat. Bro, then how am I supposed to hear you? Bro said you're on my TV. Oh, you're texting me. Bruh. I thought you were talking about the chat. You had me thinking the chat wasn't working this whole time. Bruh. Okay. Loud vibrations. What were the vibrations? Should I get the mic? Should we get the microphone? Before I'm getting a phone call. One sec, guys. Alright, we're back. Okay. Let's get making on some eggs. Alright, so we also need a measuring cup too. Yeah, that works. I like this one because I think you could do this with it and it comes out. No, okay. Alright. So, this is how I make my eggs. This is how I normally make them. I've done other ways of making them in the past and it never worked well. So, this is a different way. So first, I'm gonna show you guys. Crack. Look at that. One hand. You see that? One hand, guys. That was so bad. That was genuinely just horrible. The crack was good. What wasn't good was the eggage. Alright, I think we're gonna do, because it's just me, I think we'll do like 3 eggs, maybe. No, well, yeah, because we're gonna make some fluffy eggs. We'll do 4. Make it an even number. Nothing wrong with having an even number. So we'll do 4 eggs. I feel like 4 eggs would be the best way to go because, like I said, even number. Let's see if I can do this to the camera. Look at that. Look at that. How nice. How nice. That was a pretty nice crack, I'd say. Or we got some good crackage in there. Alright, now we don't need the eggs anymore. So I can put these back. I should have brought my water upstairs with me. Alright, now what we're going to do, I'd move over to the sink, but there's some oh, you guys can see it either way. Alright, so what we're going to do now, ignore the sink. The sink's pretty nasty, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to do dishes one of these days. Probably next week. No, I'm joking. Alright, we're going to open the milk. God damn it, man. Alright, it's okay. We're going to open the milk. Alright, there we go. Open this. Open. Milk has been opened. And now we're going to pour the milk into this 1/3 cup. What did you say? Do your dishes before I touch you? No. These aren't mine. I didn't do these dishes. I'll do the dishes that I'm working with today. Okay, we're going to fill this milk up. Boom, boom, boom. Like that. We're going to pour that in there. And we're going to do 2 of these. 2 of these. Or maybe 3. There's 4 eggs. There's 4 eggs. Alright. Okay. For anyone who doesn't do this, when you use something that involves milk, please wash it out. Don't just leave it there. I hate when people leave it there because then the milk gets all like stuck to it and then it starts making mold. It's really annoying. Because what is it? People will do that with my daughter's bottle sometimes. And it makes me mad. Like, always clean up milk. Old, nasty milk is the worst. Anyone who thinks otherwise is weird. Alright. Now, we need a mixer. Yeah, we need a mixer. Alright, also, while we're mixing, though, we're gonna... I have to clean a pan. So we're gonna clean this pan. I should clean any other pan but this one, but this is the first one I saw. So we're gonna clean this pan. I found a whisk. It's a weird whisk, but it's a whisk. But yeah, so we're gonna whisk it. You know, one of these days when I have enough people with me, I think it'd be cool to do a stream where we try to cook something. I need at least 4 people so one could be cameraman. But I feel like it'd be a cool little stream to do. You know, what is it called? It's a game. No, not a game. It's when okay, so I need 4 people because I need one person to be camera, but you only need 3 people. One person, and you guys cook together, but one person can't see, one person can't talk, and one person can't hear, and you gotta cook together. My cousins did it. My cousins did it with my little brother not too long ago, and I sat there and watched, and it was pretty entertaining, pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. All right, well, we're gonna keep mixing this, but let me clean this real quick because I need to get this heated up. So we're gonna clean this giant pot. Alright, there we go, it's clean. I'm joking. I'm joking. Alright. Squirt, 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 squirt. Squirt, 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 squirt. We have a squirter. Sorry guys, I don't know what came over me. That was crazy. I really said that. Wow. Anyways. I'm just gonna clean this. You know, get the soaps in there, really get it in there. Scrub mommy. It's cheaper than a scrub daddy, and it does the same thing. I think. I don't know. I've never had a scrub daddy. I've only ever had the scrub mommy. Mommy? 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 Is that you, mommy? What are you doing? Anyways, we are just gonna clean this little pan out. Alright. Now let's rinse this off. We're gonna rinse it. And look at that pot, brand spanking new. Just has a little bit of burnt stains. Alright, now we're going to dry this pot. We're going to dry it real good, real nice, you know. We want a dry pot. Alright, but I'm going to preheat it. I'm going to get this stuff heated and ready to go. Alright. You know, I should do more cooking stuff like this. Cooking streams? Huh? These cooking streams, I feel like it would be fun to do. Alright, I need to get a new napkin. This one's already falling apart. These aren't even paper towels. These are little napkins. I don't have any paper towels, sadly. I don't know why. We never have certain things. It's always weird. Alright, but it's pretty dry. It's getting there. It's getting pretty dry, I'm not going to lie. Which is really good. We need a dry pan, a dry pot. Alright. So now, put this on here. Yeah. Okay, and we'll throw some butter on there. Who doesn't like butter? A good thing of butter. Let's get this a little bit more of a whisk. So if you guys are wondering why I put eggs, why I put milk in the eggs, it's mainly to make the eggs a lot more fluffier, so you don't have to use as many eggs. You know, say you want a lot of eggs for one person. Realistically, I could have did like 2 eggs and then added milk, but I did 4 just because I want a little bit more. Don't think we have ketchup though, but for whatever reason, I'm learning people think it's weird now. I don't remember ever being under the influence that eggs and ketchup is weird. I thought everyone ate their eggs with ketchup, but I guess not. I guess not. Alright, we're almost done. Look at that. Alright. Did they get ketchup? No, they did not. No ketchup. I don't think I'm gonna add anything extra. I think we're just gonna keep it as eggs for today. I tried doing like some eggs, barbecue sauce, white cheddar cheese, and hot dog mix. It was okay. It honestly, it made me feel really sick afterwards, so I don't recommend making that. So you don't have to use a lot of eggs by using. You don't have to. I'm choosing to, you know, because it's like, what's the best way to explain this? I don't have to use a lot of eggs, but I'm gonna use a lot of eggs so I can eat more. So then I don't have to eat for the rest of the day until dinner. You see? You see? You see? But what was I gonna get? Butter. I was gonna get the butter. The butter. That's what I was gonna get. But you don't have to. It's a choice that I make. And is there any butter in here, or at least use it all? Oh, there's a little bit. Okay. Ew, why does it smell like that? What's the expiration date on here? 2027. We're okay. I dropped the lid. No, it's okay. This butter's basically gone. All right. Oh my god. I know what to do. We'll get a bunch of butter on one knife, and we'll get the other knife, and we'll flick it like this. You guys ready? Oh, you guys can't see. All right, you ready? You ready? We're gonna flick it like this. And then, and then, and then, there we go. See, look at that. Freaking butter bros. Alright. So now we're gonna get that butter all in there, and then we're gonna multitask. So while we fill up this pan with butter, we're gonna stir. Look at this, guys. I can multitask. I bet you ain't never seen this before. Why don't you just scrape it on the pan? Because I was using a plastic butter knife and I didn't want it to melt. Come on now. Come on now. Plus, the 2 butter knives were cooler. Alright. That is good to go now. Alright. Alright. Now we're going to put our eggs in there. Alright, look at that. Already smelling pretty good. I hate, you know, one thing I always make sure to do is at least like rinse off the dishes when I put them on. Oh my god, there's paper towels right here. What? Ain't no way. Alright, so I think what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to add any seasonings. I know that sounds crazy, no seasonings, but I mean, it's eggs. Do we really need seasoning on eggs? I feel like at that point you're just doing too much. It's eggs, you know? And I'm someone who adds more seasoning than they should. Sometimes I feel like I over season a lot of my foods. But, you know, it's just eggs. It's just eggs. But yeah, so we got the eggs in here. Give it a little whirl. Give it a little whirl. The hell, season your eggs? Bruh, it's so pointless to do eggs taste good without seasoning. Fine. I'll at least add like salt and pepper. That's about it. I ain't going crazy with any other stuff. I'm not adding no Larry's or paprika or anything. Just salt and pepper. Here, we're gonna do it the cool way too. Watch this. Watch this. Because it's liquidy, you'll be able to see it. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, here. Maybe I could zoom in. How do I zoom in? Oh, probably like this. Yeah. Okay, now watch this. Watch this, guys. Watch this. You see that? You see that? Pretty cool. I think it needs a little more. There we go. Alright, that's all. Well, I add it because it gives it another texture, like another flavor to it. Like, one thing I like to add is some garlic powder. Throw some garlic powder in there. I'm not gonna lie, it's not bad. Definitely recommend some garlic powder. Pretty good. But first person POV. You guys remember those Minecraft in real life videos? But it was like a guy in like the woods, but he was like this the whole time. I'm gonna turn that to medium. I had that on 7. You know, just gonna let that bubble a little bit. Should I add cheese? No, we're not adding cheese. I wanna live. I already have milk in here. But the good thing, ooh, look at that. Ooh, it's already, ooh, yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know, realistically, I could just do a fried egg. I don't really know how to make fried eggs. I did for like a little while, and then I kind of just like somehow forgot. It was so weird. It was like I remembered, and then I forgot. I don't know how I forgot. It's just one day, my mind was like, no, not anymore. And I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, we're gonna get this, all cooked. I like to try to keep it off the edges, because if I don't, it gets stuck. But we're getting there. Getting to a good area. And you know what? Realistically, you could eat them like this. I wouldn't. But there's people out there who probably cook their eggs like this and eat it. I just think it's so nasty. You want to eat salt, like salt. Like my best example is whenever, like, have any of you guys ever like gone to one of those like camps for a field trip, and then they give you eggs, and the eggs are like freaking soggier than a soggy soggy rag, a little wet rag. I don't know how many people went on this, but I went on this camping field trip for my school. I think it was called like High Trails or something, but it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool, not gonna lie. But I did fall and like scrape my knee, but I was a tough kid back then, so I didn't cry. I got up and I kept running, and I thought I was so cool because I ripped a piece of my no, I didn't. Okay, because we had what did we have? We had bandanas, and I thought I was so cool. I got that bandana and I wrapped it around my my scraped knee, and I started running. I was like, oh, look at me, I'm so cool. I look like the people from the movies. I did not look like people from the movies. I looked stupid. That's what I looked. And I ruined my bandana, which I needed the next day for the hike, because it was freaking misty as hell and I couldn't see. And this was when I didn't wear glasses. So, not wearing glasses does a lot to a man. It really shapes them into who they are. No, it doesn't. I don't know what I'm talking about. But, you would understand if you were me, but you're not me, so you'll never understand. I'm joking. I'm trying to think of a story to tell while I cook these eggs. There was one time in middle school, I punched a kid. Yeah, that's about it. I actually used to have a video on that. I had a video on why I punched him, but I deleted that video. I don't know why I did that. I deleted a bunch of videos, and I'm still sad about it. When I was little, I was like, you know how to get good recognition? I'm going to delete all my old videos and then say YouTube deleted them. And you know what? People actually commented on that video and people believed it. But no, I'm sorry guys, I lied. I deleted them. I wish I didn't though, because there are videos that I think about today that I wish I could watch today, and I never look at them ever. I have no way to look at them; they're gone. But I hope one day YouTube is like, because I feel like even if you permanently delete a video, it's not permanently gone. It's somewhere out there. Not like someone like saved it, but it's out there in the fact of like, oh, it's in like YouTube servers, you know. So I'm like, okay, there's got to be a way for me to find them. So it's like, I hope one day YouTube is just like, if you want videos you deleted, you can press this button and they all come. Which it sounds cool, but I would like to pick, because you know there's a few videos out there I've made that were deleted for good reasons. If you know, you know, the puppet video that should never see the daylight again. It's a pretty bad video, not gonna lie. I don't know how many people remember that video, but it was pretty bad, not gonna lie. All right. What is all this extra liquidy residue? That puppet video? Yeah, that puppet video. The infamous puppet video. Not the one that's on my channel. I have one on my channel, but it still involves that puppet. It's called Why You Don't Leave a Puppet Never Leave a Puppet Alone at Home. That's what it was called. And I don't know where I got the idea for it. One day I was just like, I'm gonna do this. But then my parents saw it and they yelled at me, and then I deleted it. And I deleted a bunch of videos after that too, which sucks, because there were some good ones I like, but because of like certain titles, they were like deleted. Like I had a hide and seek with Nerf guns. Yeah, I noticed I didn't mix it long enough. That's the issue. But we're gonna let it soak into the eggs, because you got me crazy. You think I'm about to eat some wet eggs? Or maybe I could dry them off with the napkin. You know, guys? You guys ever did that? I used to do that. And I did not add half a carton of milk. I added 1/3 of 1 4 1/3. 2, 3. One sec, the dog wants to go outside. All right. Okay, here. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna we're gonna put them in a nice pile. Watch, guys. I bet you're not ready for this. Watch. So, in science, we learn from Newton's law about physics, right? And one of the things we learned in physics is how the diameter of liquid floats to the sky, aka evaporation. So, because of evaporation, if scientifically, if we use the portions of our, and I need to get a new spatula or clean it. If we use, oh, this is a dirty one. What the hell? There's a clean one there. If we use the portions of the Newton law to digest our beliefs, we can use evaporation to clean my eggs. Aha! There you are. Get over here. And it's in the dishwasher. Nice. But we're going to use evaporation. So the liquid residue is going to evaporate to the top, and then a little cloud is going to form, and it's going to fall back into the eggs while I clean. God, I mean, darn it, man. Darn it. While I clean this spatula, you guys are going to wash the egg. No, come on with me, actually. We'll leave the eggs alone. We're going to wash this spatula. But while I wash this spatula, let's go over another story. So one time in middle school, what happened in middle school? One time in middle school, I feel like I didn't do a lot in middle school. What did I do in middle school? I did some stuff in middle school, that's for sure. We need more dish soap. Am I the only one? Look, this is what I like. We could feed our scrub mommy. We could feed it the spatula. Eat the spatula. Eat it. Yeah, guys? No? Yay or nay?
Yay or nay? What is this on the yay or nay scale? Is it yay or nay? I feel like it's yay. Cause yay, that was a zesty yay. But you know, yay. Okay. Okay. Let's get that cleaned up. Ugh, get that soapy residue all over it like that. Yeah. That's one clean spatula. Look at that sparkle. Oh. Let's put that back. Alright. Let's put that back. Now let's dry off our spatula. Oh, look at it, guys. You can't see it right now, but a cloud is forming and it's evaporating the milk and dropping it back into the eggs. See, guys, I told you, evaporation. You know, we learned that in high school from Newton's law. The evaporation. That's how I learned it, guys. I don't know about any of y'all, but evaporation. All right, we're back at the eggs now. We're back at these eggs. We're gonna get cooking on these eggs. You know what we're gonna do with these eggs? We're gonna eat these eggs. When are we gonna eat these eggs? The eggs gonna be soggy? No, they are not. You don't know what you're talking about. Oh, oopsie doopsie. I fear. Hold up. They're not soggy, guys. I promise they're not soggy. Guys, we can't be wasting eggs like this. You know, I think my oven isn't leveled right. You know? I don't think my oven is leveled right because tell me why. Here, we're gonna do a taste test. We're gonna do a taste test. We're gonna do a taste test. We're gonna grab this one. This one right here. There we go. Balance. Alright. This is our taste test. Let's cool it down. It's being cold. It's being cold. First person. First person. First person. Alright, let's grab a little one. Yeah. Still hot. Still hot. No, still hot. And I lost a piece. Alright, we're good, we're good. Ow. Hmm. So this is like House Kitchen, but the audience is Gordon Ramsay and you're the cook I want to yell at. I'm a good cook, guys. What are you talking about? See, so some mistakes were made. But you know how we fix mistakes? Fix mistakes with magic. But no magic is fixing this. No, see, look. Okay, so what? If we just let's move all this to one side. No, these are actually coming out good now. Hold up. There's this weird like sweet lemonade taste that I can't get out of my mouth, and I think it's from the big thing of lemonade I drank last night. I want lemonade. All right, guys, we're gonna take a lemonade break. All right, let's get a nice cup of lemonade. Because these fatties drink all the freaking juice. All right, we got the lemonade. All right. Open that. All right. Cheers. Mmm. We'll never drink it again, guys. Come on now. All right. We're going to watch the eggs cook while I drink my lemonade. Pretty good, pretty good. All right. Let's see. What's another story I could tell? Well, one time in middle school, I try to think of an interesting story that happened in middle school. One time in middle school, I got invited to a birthday party. This was a pretty cool. Do you know this story? This story haunts me to this day. I got invited to a birthday party, right? Laser tag outside. It's like Call of Duty. So excited. You know, I get there. I'm excited. You know what happens? The person who invited me, they didn't pick me to be on their team. No, they did not. So my team won. Because he didn't pick me. If he had me, he would have won, but they lost. Actually, I don't remember who won or lost. But I hold a grudge to this day. I was not picked. That was the first time in my life that I was not picked. That's a lie. But the person who did this knows who they are. They could be watching right now. Ooh, look at all these eggs. Alright, I think the eggs are good now. Yeah, look at these eggs. They're not soggy. Look at that. Freaking Gordon. Oh, no! Okay. Alright. Y'all lost, though. I don't remember. I thought we won. No, we won. We didn't lose. Oh, no. It was a tie, and then we lost the tie. Oh, that's right. Freaking sucked. Stupid game. I want to go again. Don't they still have it open, or did they close it? I haven't gone since that one time. It was pretty cool. Not gonna lie. It was pretty. One sec. I gotta sneeze. I ran away. Gotta wash their hands, guys. You never sneeze. The eggs are done. I'm aware the eggs are done. I'm trying to move them over. God. And you know what? What if I want my eggs to be golden brown? What if I want some golden brown eggs? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Whoop, boom. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Whoop, boom. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Whoop, boom. I hate this cooking show. This is the best cooking show you've ever seen. There's no cooking show better than this one. This is literally top tier cooking. Hoo-yah! Hoo-yah! Alright, hold up. Look at this. Look at this. I call this the scoop. Look at that. Bet you never seen that in a cooking show. Alright. Now let's turn off the stove. And look at these beautiful eggs. You know what it's missing though? You wouldn't have cooked them on 2 degrees. I didn't cook them on 2 degrees. I cooked them medium because whenever I cook them above medium, the pan gets burnt. We don't have ketchup. No. I guess we'll eat my eggs. I need my tortillas. Yay! And the pan is still hot. Oh my god. We're about to eat some. Nice. This is fire, guys. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up, bro. Alright, guys. You aren't ready for this. You are not ready for what I'm about to show you guys. I'm about to show you guys my Mexican heritage coming out. You know, people like to say I can't speak Spanish, so I'm not a real Mexican. Well, if I wasn't a real Mexican, could I have done this? Whatcha? Look at that. If I wasn't real, I couldn't have done that. Look, that's one right there. What? Oh no! Ah, it hurts. All right, that's two tortillas. That's all we need. Yeah, that's all we need. We just need 2 tortillas. Because I feel like we need a side dish. You know, we got the tortillas, we got the eggs. You know what we need? We need toast. So let's move over to the toast station. Alright guys, I'm about to show you guys how to make the best toast. Okay. So we get this bread, you know, honey wheat bread. It just tastes better. Sara Lee, I've been eating this bread for years. Why have I been eating this bread for years? I don't know. I wish it was Wonder Bread. I hate this bread. I like Wonder Bread. When I get my own place, it will be a Wonder Bread only house. Oh no, it's on bagel. There we go. You wouldn't have cooked them on 2 Oh, I already read that. And then, you know, we got the lemonade. You guys want a little sip of the lemonade? Well, too bad. You know, I always wondered, what's the point of doing that after you drink? Never understood it, although I still do it. Alright. Now, you guys are probably wondering, am I going to put butter on these toasts? No. I'm not putting butter on the toast. You know what I am going to butter up, though? My toast. You guys want to see a cool knife skill I learned? Watch this. Look at that. Pretty cool. You know, these knives are really sharp, but I want to get the ones that have the like the really, really sharp ones that have the little like detail on them, but they're like the stainless steel. No, not stainless steel. What are they? There's something, but it's like they just be cutting things so soft and nice and easy. I want that in my life. Easy and soft. Alright. We got 30 seconds left on the toast. So let me get the preparations ready for my buttering. For the buttering of the toast. You know, that'd be a really scary movie. The buttering of the toast. I'd be scared watching that. Speaking of scary movies, Backrooms sucked. Not gonna lie. I'm joking. I thought it was okay. I think it could have been better. What did I not like about it? I didn't like the therapist. I thought the therapist was annoying. She made me mad. Hot! You're home.
What are you doing?
Live streaming. Me cooking. Why are you home? It's a Friday. Go to work.
That's right.
Okay. You know what?
Where's the baby?
At her grandma's.
Oh, they took her again.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. She wanted her today and yesterday. Well, she always gets her.
On Thursday.
Yeah. I guess she didn't work at all today, this week. All right. Oh, yes, it is. It is Mama Romero. Jairus is asking if you're here.
Oh, yes.
All right. I'm not gonna butter these toasts because they're really hot and I burned my hand. I'm joking.
Now, if we could just get him to clean his dishes.
See, everything I use is plastic.
How did he cook the eggs?
With a plastic
A
pan.
pan that he doesn't clean. It's in the dishes. Look at that.
No.
See? In the sink.
Nuh-uh. I'll clean it.
Tell him to clean up after himself.
I'll clean it eventually. But Alicia said she wants to clean my dishes because she'll make money.
Huh?
Alicia said she'll clean my dishes because she gets money from you guys. I'm going to tell your mom you won't do the dishes. Hey, I do the dishes. What's up with you and Dad staying at home all the time now?
Because he can't.
Oh, that makes sense. All right, guys. There's the food. Now we just need a little bev. We'll do tea. All right, for the drink this time, we're gonna do tea. All right. All we need. A plastic fork. Look at that. You can't tell me that doesn't look appetizing. All right. Let's go. Okay. So we have the food right here. We're gonna eat it and then we're gonna rate it a 1 out of 5. I'm gonna wash the dishes when I'm done eating. All right. The tea, I'll give it a 1 out of 5 stars on a Letterboxd. It's pretty good, but I prefer juice. All right, time for this toast. It is it is buttered on one side evenly. This looks like Texas. All right, I'll give it a 2 out of 5 on Letterboxd. All right, this tortilla. All right, I give it a 4 out of 5 on Letterboxd. All right, and now for the main course, the egg. Yeah, that's really good. 5 out of 5 on Letterboxd. All right, now I'm gonna enjoy my food, and I will clean my dishes. And I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Goodbye.
And then you stream